So can you please confirm? Am I audible? Good. So let's start with our today's session. So first, what we will do is we will go through the previous assignment and let me check wherever you are facing any problem. Let me resolve those issues first, and then we will continue with them. Okay? And just a reminder that Monday we are going to have our mock interview, and tomorrow at 11:30 we will have a placement meeting. So on the day one also we had a placement meeting, and tomorrow at 11:30 there will be a placement meeting. Can others please confirm if the voice not for everybody? Param and others, can you please confirm? Is the voice clearly audible? So Param is confirming. Shreya, can you please confirm? Am I loud and clear? Okay, so Janvi, it seems that there is some issue at your end. So I suggest you please leave the meeting and rejoin. That mostly resolves the issue. So now I am starting to share my screen. So please confirm once my screen is visible. Everybody can see my screen? Okay. So this is assignment number 1, that is basics. So now tell me everyone, any doubt, any question in assignment number 1? If you all are done with this, you can show the thumbs up. If you have any problem, let me know in the chat box question number. You need to press the thumbs up if you are comfortable with assignment number 1. If you have any problem, then tell me the question number in the chat box. So I got a confirmation from Shreya and Janvi. Yes, Gauri Shankar, Param, Vasan, have you done the assignment number 1? Yes, I am. Param is saying no. You didn't see this? I had shared the link, right? I had shared the link. तो ये देखा नहीं क्या तुमने परम? ये जो फोल्डर है जहाँ पे मैं पूरा डेटा वगैरह शेयर करती हूँ, वो मैंने लिंक आपको शेयर की थी. तो आज देखोगे परम? एक बार सॉल्व कर लोगे अभी तक के असाइनमेंट प्लीज? तो गौरी शंकर, व्हाट अबाउट यू? वसंत? I'm sharing it in the chat box as well. So you can just save this link for further usage. All right, so I don't see anybody asking me any question with assignment number 1. So let me check out with assignment number 2. Yes, so this is assignment number 2. Any doubt, any problem with assignment number 2? If you have done it, no problem, press the thumbs up. If you have any problem, type the question number. So Shreya and Janvi are again confirming. So these are my consistent, hardworking students. Vasant is also done. Vasant, assignment number 1 नहीं किया? Assignment number 1 के लिए तुम्हारा कुछ confirmation नहीं आया वसंत? You didn't do the first assignment. You directly jumped to the second assignment? Okay. Then you can easily do the first assignment as well, right? So please do the first assignment as well. So I am moving ahead with the next assignment. So let me go with the assignment number 3. मैम प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम था कल तो नहीं किया. अच्छा ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. Now this is assignment number 3. So yes, please confirm about the assignment number 3. So Shreya is done. Janvi is also done. Very good. Yes, what about others? Have you seen the assignment number 3? कम से कम देखा भी है क्या? तुमको अगर कोई चीज सीखनी है, देखो तो कैसे होता है, अगर कोई खाना बना के हमें दे रहा है प्लेट में पूरा सर्व किया हुआ है, तो उसके आगे का जॉब तो आपका है ना, आपको खाना उठा के खाना तो पड़ेगा टू बिकम हेल्दी एंड स्ट्रांग. So if I'm teaching you, I'm explaining each and every concept, and I'm sharing the assignment. So assignment you have to do, right? If you don't do the assignment, how will you come to know whether you have understood or not? Do you agree with me? तभी आप ड्राइविंग क्लास लगाते हो, अगर फोर व्हीलर ड्राइविंग क्लास, तो जो ट्रेनर होता है उसके हाथ में एक्सीलरेटर ब्रेक सब कुछ होता है. तो जब हम स्टीयरिंग सीट पर बैठते हैं तो हमें लगता है हम ही गाड़ी चला रहे हैं. बट द सिनेरियो इज वेरी डिफरेंट व्हेन यू सिट इन योर ओन कार, वेर यू ओनली आर द कंट्रोलर. तो तब एक्चुअल समझ में आता है. तो अभी कैसे मैं ट्रेनर हूँ, मेरे हाथ में सारा ब्रेक गियर सब कुछ है. तो यू फील यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग, बट अंटिल अनलेस यू प्रैक्टिस इट, तुम खुद से नहीं करोगे तो तुमको समझ में आया कि नहीं वो कैसे. आई एम हियर टू हेल्प यू, राइट. कहीं पे भी कहाँ पे भी प्रॉब्लम आएगा तब आई एम देयर टू हेल्प यू. But if you don't do, you only think, okay, I'll just attend the class, but I will not practice. So is it going to help? Tell me. अगर आप बोलोगे कि हम सिर्फ क्लास अटेंड करेंगे, सुन लेंगे सिर्फ, बट हम प्रैक्टिस नहीं करेंगे, कुछ एफर्ट नहीं डालेंगे, तो इससे हमको रिजल्ट मिलेगा क्या? और रिजल्ट एफर्ट थोड़ा ही है. देखो पूरा मैंने असाइनमेंट के भी बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस मैंने क्लास में कवर कर दिए हैं. डू यू एग्री, यस और नो? हेलो, डू यू एग्री और नॉट? जानवी इज सेइंग यस, हु हैज डन द असाइनमेंट. So do you, okay, let me ask श्रेया, जानवी एंड वसंत कि तुमने जब सीखा जो भी मैंने पढ़ाया और उसके बाद तुमने असाइनमेंट किया, तो उससे तुम्हारा कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल और एक लेवल बढ़ गया. डू यू एग्री विथ मी? और और कितना टाइम लगा तुमको असाइनमेंट करने में? फॉर एवरी असाइनमेंट हाउ मच टाइम डिड इट टेक? इज इट टेकिंग 4-5 आवर्स? टेल मी. कैन यू टेल मी जस्ट, फॉर एग्जाम्पल थर्ड असाइनमेंट, उसमें कितने घंटे लगे? जानवी बोल रही है आधे घंटे में उसने असाइनमेंट कर दिया. इट इज अ प्राउड मोमेंट फॉर मी जानवी, थैंक यू सो मच. तुमको अगर मैं उस लेवल पर ले जा रही हूँ कि तुम आधे घंटे में इतने सारे क्वेश्चंस कर रहे हो, तो आई एम रियली. श्रेया इज सेइंग 1 आवर. 1 आवर इज आल्सो प्रीटी फाइन, राइट. इतने सारे क्वेश्चंस अगर आप एक घंटे के अंदर कर रहे हो तो ये डेफिनेटली एक अचीवमेंट है ना हमारे लिए. लेकिन वो करना है, वो आधा घंटा या एक घंटा तो आपको निकालना है. यस और नो? आई एम आस्किंग अदर्स. गौरी शंकर, परम, तन्मय, डू यू एग्री? सूरी कवि, मोहित. प्रैक्टिस नहीं करेंगे ना तो कैसे मिलेगा रिजल्ट अपने को? सो कैन आई जस्ट एक्सपेक्ट वन कमिटमेंट फ्रॉम यू दैट दिस सैटरडे संडे यू विल ट्राई टू कंप्लीट ऑल दी असाइनमेंट. एटलीस्ट यू गो थ्रू द असाइनमेंट, जहां पे भी नहीं समझ में आएगा मैं आपको हेल्प करूंगी. दैट प्रॉमिस आई एम गिविंग यू. तो ये नहीं है कि तुमको करना ही है, तुम ट्राई तो करो कम से कम. ठीक है, जहां नहीं बनेगा मैं हेल्प करूंगी आपको, बट एटलीस्ट आई वॉन्ट यू टू टेक दैट एफर्ट. Hold on, I by mistake I closed the assignment folder, so just hold on for a minute. So this was about branching. Then we had looping assignment. So the next assignment is about looping. Yes. So tell me now, what is the status for assignment number 4? Is it done? Assignment number 4. Shreya is not saying not done. What about others? Janvi, not done with assignment number 4. Vasant is also not done. Okay. So is there any problem or you need time? कुछ हेल्प चाहिए मुझसे? एनी क्वेश्चन यू आर गेटिंग स्टक इनटू और यू नीड जस्ट टाइम? मतलब आपने ट्राई ही नहीं किया है क्या, या कुछ क्वेश्चंस में आपको हेल्प चाहिए? बताओ. आई एम वेटिंग फॉर योर response. Please let me know, everybody. 11th question. Write a program to check if the given number is a strong number or not. Okay, cool. I will help you. So strong number क्या होता है? Anybody can tell me what is a strong number? किसी को याद है स्ट्रॉन्ग नंबर्स किसको बोलते हैं? So a strong number is a positive integer that is equal to sum of factorial of its digits. See here we have the definition. For example, let's take this example. So the number is 145. So 1 factorial plus 4 factorial plus 5 factorial, that is the original number. So what is a strong number? A strong number is, for example, 145. So first of all, we have to get all the digits. We know how to get the digits, right? 4, 5. Then we have to get the factorial. So 1 factorial plus 4 factorial plus 5 factorial. So 1 factorial will be 1, 4 factorial will be 24, and 5 factorial will be what? 120, right? 120. So we add these up. So this will be 145. So if it is same as the original number, same, then it is a strong number. So first question, first part is, do you understand what is a strong number? Strong number का definition clear हो गया? Everybody? So now the target is to break the numbers. पहले अपने को digit wise break, sum of digits हमने किया ही था. So something similar here we are going to do. So let me open a new folder for today. So this was a question from assignment number 4, question number 11. So the very first thing that we are going to do will be to accept the number from the user. Okay, and then our target would be to calculate the sum. So I will take the sum as 0. Also, now when we do this procedure, the number is going to become 0. So what we have to do is we will use temp and we will store the number in temp. ठीक है, ये पहले भी हमने डिस्कस किया था. So I hope there is no confusion up to this part. Now, so we can use the while loop. While num not equal to 0, sum is equal to sum plus. Now, sorry, we have to get the factorial first of all. So we need to get the digits. So first target is to get the factorial. Get the factorial of digits. So d is equal to num mod 10. That will give me the digit. If factorial, I have to calculate. So how to get the factorial we have seen earlier. So for I in range 1 comma d plus 1, f is equal to f multiplied by I. So that will give me the factorial. So initially, I should initialize f to 1. Wait a minute. I will just restart VS Code. So here we got the factorial. Now sum plus sum is equal to sum plus f. That is the digit. Or we can also write like this. Now once this is done, I don't want that digit. So I have to get rid of that digit. So num is equal to num divided by 10. So that is how I get rid of the digit. Now once the overall operation is done, then we will compare. So if temp, that was my original number, if it is equal to sum, then print temp is strong number, else print temp is not a strong number. All right. So now let's try and test it. So 145, if I enter, it is saying it is not a strong number. Okay. Wait a minute. Now see, my answer is not coming correct. So I want to figure out what went wrong. So what I will do is I will put a breakpoint somewhere here. Okay, I've added a breakpoint here, and let's start the debugging procedure. Because step by step I want to understand. So breakpoint is a point wherein you want the interpreter to stop at this point. Okay. So it will directly run and stop at the breakpoint. So first it will accept a number. Okay, I realized the mistake. This sum is equal to sum plus f that I should have taken outside. After the whole factorial is calculated, then we have to do the summation. So that I need to stop the debugging. पूरा फैक्टोरियल निकलने के बाद हमें सम लेना है, ठीक है? तो मैंने वो गलती से ब्लॉक को अंदर लिया. So now let me just run this again. So now you can see it is showing me, yes, it is a strong number. And let's try one more time. And if I enter 150, you can see it is not a strong number. So now please confirm, everybody, did you understand this program? If you have understood, please press the thumbs up. If you have not understood, please press the thumbs down. Param is confirming. What about others? Janvi, specifically, have you understood? Because this was your doubt. Not understood? Okay. All right. So let me explain this one more time. See, first of all, we accepted a number from the user. Okay. So this is the first task you did. Now, when we are, trying to remove one by one the digits, my original number is going to become 0. So we saved it to a temporary variable that is 10. I hope this much is clear. And our target is to calculate the summation. So we took a sum. So we took sum as 0. Let's say the original number is 145. So temp is also holding 145. And our num is also holding 145. Now, while num is not equal to 0. So while num not while num not equal to 0, we have to continue this procedure. So what is our first step? I want this one digit. So I said D is equal to num mod 10. So what is num mod 10? 145 divided by 10. You get this as a remainder. So here the digit will turn out to be 5. Do you understand this? So my D value is 5 now. Now, what is the next step? I want its factorial. So how to calculate the factorial? F is equal to 1 for I in range 1, comma. If you want to continue up to 5, you have to take it as 6. F is equal to F multiplied by I. So when this for loop is over, you will get the factorial in the variable F. Do you understand that, Janvi? ठीक है, factorial हमें मिल गया. So now this factorial, ये जो factorial मिला, कितना मिला 120. This I have to add it to sum. So here I am writing sum is equal to sum plus f. So what is in f now? 120. So this 0 will be replaced with 120. This we got for the last digit. So now we have to get rid of this digit. So what I will say, num is equal to num divided by 10. So this num is divided by 10. So that will make it 14. यहाँ तक अभी clear है? Okay. Now we proceed with the next step. Is num equal to 0? No. So we proceed further. You pick up the next digit. So what is 14? 14 divided by 10. What is the remainder you got? 4. तो अभी next digit अपने को क्या मिलेगा? 4. So D is equal to 4. So you calculate the 4 factorial. That will be 24. So this 24, we have to add it to sum. So 120 plus 24. So that will make it 144. So this information is replaced with 144. And then that num, one more digit we have to remove. So 14 will now become 1. ये भी एक digit और चला गया. तो अभी क्या बचा? 1. So now num value has become 1. Are we clear to this, Janvi? अब 1 बचा है. Is it equal to 0? No. So we still proceed. Num divided by num mod 10. तो 1 mod 10 करेंगे तो 1 ही आएगा. 1 का factorial 1 आएगा. So to this we are going to add 1. So that is 145. So sum now has 145. And we are comparing this with 10. What is the original value of 10? 145. तो ये दोनों मैच हो गए तो ये स्ट्रॉन्ग नंबर बन गया. यदि मैच नहीं हुआ तो इट इज नॉट अ स्ट्रॉन्ग नंबर. अभी क्लियर है? Okay, cool. Fair enough. So that was one question that Janvi asked. What about others? और कोई क्वेश्चन इसमें से? श्रेया, तुम्हारा कोई डाउट? श्रेया थम्स डाउन मतलब डाउट नहीं है, तुमको टाइम चाहिए बस. Okay, cool. Yes, others. Gauri Shankar, did you try with this assignment? And who else? परम. परम ने तो देखा नहीं अभी असाइनमेंट, है ना? यस, सूरी कवि, वसंत, तन्मय, लाहौरिका, पलाश. Any doubt? Any question? Shall I proceed with the next one? नेक्स्ट असाइनमेंट डिस्कस करूं कि टाइम चाहिए? अगर देखा ही नहीं है तो फिर डिस्कस करने का मतलब नहीं. सो दिस सैटरडे संडे आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑल ऑफ यू गो थ्रू द असाइनमेंट, डू द क्वेश्चंस एंड आस्क मी ऑन मंडे. फेयर एनफ एवरीबॉडी? सभी क्वेश्चंस ट्राई करो, जहां पे भी प्रॉब्लम होगा हम मंडे को डिस्कस करेंगे. ठीक है? सो लेट्स कंटिन्यू नाउ विद आवर सेशन. So we were discussing functions. So in yesterday's session, we did a program, menu-driven program. We also, saw so many things. Now today, let's do one activity. So let's consider that we have something called as a balance. Okay, we have a balance. So let's say the balance value is initially, let's say 10,000. Ma'am, can you reshare the assignment dashboard link? Hold on, I will just do that. I just now closed it. I will have it in my chat box. Hold on, I'll copy it from the chat box and share it with you. So, pin it. All right, I've done that. Yeah, so coming back to our discussion. So let's say the balance of an account is 10,000 rupees. So basically what I want is, let's say we can have one method called as open account. So in open account, you can just store some amount in the balance. Then there should be another method called as a deposit. So whenever you say deposit, so first you should ask how much you want to deposit. So let's say you want to deposit 5,000. So this 5,000 should be added to your balance. So after deposit, your balance will become 15. 10,000. So it will become 15,000. If there is a withdraw function, so withdraw is, let's say, 2,000. So this will become how much? 13,000. Then there is a display function. So display should display what is my balance. So 13,000 is your current balance. So overall what has to be done? ये समझ में आ रहा है सबको? शुरू में हमारे पास एक बैलेंस रहेगा. You can take it from the user how much balance you want initially. Then we want to have a menu driven program which is deposit, withdraw and display. Exit. मतलब अभी मुझे क्या चाहिए? आप एक मेनू ड्रिवन प्रोग्राम बनाओगे. So the first menu option is deposit. Second is withdraw. Third is display. And fourth is exit. So this you have to do based on what we did yesterday. Yesterday also we covered menu driven program, right? All these activities you will be doing using function. सब कुछ किसकी मदद से करना है? फंक्शन की मदद से करना है. So before proceeding, everybody, are you clear with the question? Question clear है तो thumbs up press करो. So Shreya is confirming. What about others? Janvi is confirming. Yes. Others? If you don't press thumbs up, that means you're not clear. So please confirm. Palash is clear. Yes. Gauri Shankar, Param, Vatan, Suri Kavi, Lahorika, Tanmay, please confirm. Are we clear with the question? Chalo. So please proceed everyone. First you try, then I will help you. तो पहले खुद से try करना. Yes, hello everyone. Are you understanding what has to be done? Okay, please try. Let's have a time boxing for this. So, what do you think? Shall I give you 5 minutes for this? So it is 10:39 on my watch. So 10:45. 5 minutes you take. After that, I will do the explanation. Okay. So 2 minutes to go, everyone. Is there anybody who is done? किसी का हो गया है? Okay. So 2 more minutes you have. Last 2 minutes. Make it fast. So time is up, everyone. Okay. So before I proceed, I want to ask you, do you need more time or shall I explain this? If you need more time, please press the thumbs up. If you want me to explain, you type E for explain in the chat box. Hello, am I audible? Yes, I'm asking you guys. टाइम चाहिए आपको करने के लिए या मैं एक्सप्लेन करूं? Okay, Param is asking for more time. What about you, Gauri Shankar? Gauri Shankar, you're not responding. So many times I'm asking you. Shreya, Vasant, Janvi. Janvi is also asking for more time. Suri Kavi, Leela, Palash, Tanmay, Laholika. Okay. So there are 3, 4 people who are asking me to hold on. Okay. So I'll wait for some more time. Please type done in the chat box once you are done. Okay. 2 more minutes to go. Okay, great. I see done coming up from Janvi. Anyway, so let's do it together. So good job, Janvi. Okay, I can see Palas also saying done. So account.py. So here, what I will do initially is we will have one method called as create account where I'm passing the balance. So this becomes the balance of my account. So I need to have a variable called as balance. Now both sides, if it is balance, it is difficult for me to understand what this actually means. So let me just use the word say my balance. Now basically using this example, I want to explain one more concept. Now, then we want to have the next method, that is deposit. Or let me just hold on. Let me check what Janvi has done. Janvi, can you please share your code in the chat box? Palash, you also? How you have done, let me first check on that. Then I will tell you another way of doing it. I have done it with Eiffel Tower. That's fine. Whatever you have used, please put the code in the chat. Achha, you did not use functions, Palash, correct? Okay, Janvi, what about you? Have you used functions or you've done it using simple if else ladder? Achha, simple if else. Okay, okay. My idea was to use functions. Okay, no issues. Let me copy this code what Palash has done. Then let's use 1 minute. Okay, everyone, just have a look at the code which Palash has shared. So initially the balance was 10,000. Then we have a menu driven program. Okay, this while loop I haven't taught you the menu driven. So I will come to that part. For the time being, Palash, I'm removing this while loop because I did not explain it to the students. Okay, fine, Jan. Ma'am, do question. Okay, fine, Laurika. I will check it. So here the balance, initial balance is 10,000 rupees. And then we are providing a menu to the user, what you want to do, deposit, withdraw, etc. And then you have to enter a choice between 1 to 4. If the choice is 1, then we add that amount to the balance. If it is withdraw, then you subtract it and so on. So this code is straightforward. Everybody is able to understand this. Okay. But then I wanted you to do this using functions, right? So this code that is about the deposit, if I want to convert this into functions, next time mention करते दे. Laharika, don't take too much tension about the assignment part. To the time. Probably I'm not able to understand what you're trying to say, but already we had initially, you joined late, I believe. So first we were having the discussion of the assignment. First half an hour we spent on assignments only. And I've asked students to complete all the assignments by Saturday and Sunday. So everybody is going to work on assignments on Saturday and Sunday. Monday we are going to have the discussion on assignment again. Okay, Lahorika? Yeah, that is fine. For everybody, we discuss the same thing. Okay. Yes. So before we proceed with this one, everybody okay with this straightforward part? Without functions, that part is clear, everybody? Okay. Now we want to introduce the function. So I will keep this code for your reference. And let me just do a file save as. So I will just rename it to account underscore funds. That is to make it using function. One more point. Sorry, I missed out. Hold on. Suppose I go ahead and run this. So it is asking me for the menu. So if I say option number 1, it is asking me. So here you can see that the account is updated, but after that my program is stopping. So what if I want to go for withdrawal and all the other options? But after taking one option, the program closes. So what we can do is we can put this whole thing inside the while loop. Okay. So when is our program going to stop? At which menu option the program is going to stop? Tell me. Out of these 4 menu options, when our program will stop? While the choice is 4. So what we can, I mean, there are multiple ways of doing it. So what we can do is let's have the choice. Let me initialize the variable choice to 0, and while choice not equal to 4. So I am putting the whole code inside a while loop. जब तक choice 4 नहीं हो जाता, तब तक ये task चलने दो. So this entire block is now pushed into the while loop. So it will go in a loop. Now let's run this again. So now when I'm running this, it is asking me for the choice. If I say choice number 1, and let's say I deposit some amount. Now again, can you see the menu is appearing? Now this time I say withdrawal, and I want to withdraw 1000. Again, it is asking me, so I will go for display balance. So this is the balance. So the program runs until I press 4. So when I press 4, that is where my program finishes. So the whole block is now inside the while loop. So before I proceed with the next one, are you clear on this, everybody? Can you please press the thumbs up to confirm? Okay. Now let's go for the what I can say, the functions part. So first of all, I am going to have a function called as deposit. Ma'am, global is taught in the class. No, Palash, that is what I'm going to teach right now. That is the concept I wanted to introduce. So def, and here, suppose I want to perform the deposit operation. Now, so what is our target now? We want to have the different functions. So I want to have a function called as deposit, where suppose I am passing some amount. So what I have to do? This amount should be added to the balance. Suppose I go for withdrawal. So withdrawal also has some amount. So my balance minus amount. When I say display, so display means what? Display the balance. So if you observe this, the balance variable is needed in multiple functions. Can you see this, everyone? We need the same variable at multiple places. It has to be the same thing, right? Suppose I have this 10,000. So 10,000 should be over here as well as over here as well as over here. So basically all of them should be referring to this variable only. So there is one copy which is being shared by all. So there is one important concept, that is a memory diagram. Memory diagram. How the variables are created and how they are used when we are running our application. So now this is a very, very, very important concept which is going to help you a lot to understand a lot of fundamental concepts. So whenever we are running the program is running on our memory. So this block that you see, it is basically created on our RAM. Now this, whenever we are writing the code, right, we execute the code. So there is a kind of memory block that is created. So that is our block. So this block is basically divided into two main segments. One is termed as the code segment, and this is called as the data segment. Okay, so this whole thing is our code segment, and this whole thing is called our data segment. Now, further, the data segment is divided into three important sections. This one is termed as the stack, this one is the heap, and this is the global and static section. So this is number 1, this is number 2, and this is number 3. So the data segment is divided into three areas. One is the stack, one is the heap, and the third one is the global and static section. So before I proceed, I want you all to draw this diagram. Once you are done, press the thumbs up, okay? So Janvi and Palash have confirmed. Others, you also please confirm. Okay, so most of the people are now done. So see here, whatever program we are writing, like just now we wrote that code, right? So the code, the instructions, they come over here. If your program is having functions, so those functions will be stored over here. So this is function 1, function 2, function 3. All the code will go inside the code segment. समझ में आ रहा है? जो भी इंस्ट्रक्शंस आपने लिखे हैं, x is equal to 10, y is equal to 20, x plus y, etc. That code goes inside the code segment. Now, when the program starts running, so let's say I am writing x is equal to 10. So I am telling you, right, that the program is creating a memory block. I always do this, right? I create a diagram and I say, okay, x is having the value 10. So exactly where this is going, where it is getting created. So whatever local variables that you are creating, now in Python, please remember to this point very carefully, everybody. In Python, okay, so whenever I am writing x is equal to 10, so usually what is the image we are creating? That there will be a memory block like this, whose value is 10, and x is representing this block. That is the image we are creating. But in Python, it happens a little bit in a different way. What happens? This x is created here on the stack, and this value 10, this memory block is actually created on the heap. So assuming this block has an address of 100, so 100 is with x. So it is something like this. So if you are familiar with C programming, it is like a pointer. Okay, this concept is similar to pointer concept, but in Python or in other advanced programming languages, we call this as a reference. The term we are going to use is a reference. Just for understanding purpose, I am writing here pointer. It is only for understanding, right? Actual terminology is reference. Up to this part, are we clear? The reference will be created on the stack and the actual value will be present on the heap. हमेशा हमेशा कोई भी वेरिएबल होगा, उसका जो रेफरेंस होता है वो स्टैक पे होता है और जो एक्चुअल वैल्यू होती है वो हीप पे होती है. Whatever data we are creating, that always goes on the heap. So this area is completely like a dynamic memory management. So are we clear up to this part, everybody? So if I am writing x is equal to 10, y is equal to 20, z is equal to x plus y, so what is going to happen? So there is another variable y who is going to store the value 20, and then there is another variable z. So z is going to store the summation. So this is how the memory block will be created. ठीक है, ये एक सिंपल एग्जांपल हो गया. यहाँ तक क्लियर है तो मुझे कंफर्म करो, फिर हम नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल की तरफ जाएंगे. Okay, so let me go ahead. Now, let me have a different code here. So this is suppose one code that we have written, and now we are going to understand how the memory allocation will happen in Python. So you will be simply amazed by what we are going to see now. Now this is very much different from the other programming language. So write the code everyone, so that you understand. Now I expect you to do it on pen and paper. मतलब notebook पे करना है ये आपको, है ना? Yeah, Param, I am explaining it using another example. Fair enough? अभी मैं नया एग्जाम्पल ही ले रही हूँ, तो स्टार्टिंग से एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ. जस्ट मुझे क्या चाहिए, आप ये कोड लिख लो पहले. Right now we are not going to use that global area. Let me use it actually. Okay. So I hope everybody is done up to this part. ये जो कोड मैंने लिखा है, ये लिख के हो गया आपका? Are you done with writing this code and just draw this diagram? अब मेरी बात ध्यान से सुनोगे, फिर लिखोगे, ठीक है? पहले एकदम आराम से सुनो. Now, let me ask you, these three variables x, y, and z, are they present inside any function? These variables x, y, z, are they present inside any function? No. So when you have some variables in Python which are not inside any function, we call them as global. We call them as global. Now what is global? Global is like a public property. जैसे हमारे घर के बाहर रोड होती है, तो the road, do they belong to any specific person? No, right? It is a public property. Everybody can take their bike or car on the road. So it is for everybody. So global is like that. Global is like public property. Public property. Anybody can use it. Anybody can use it. Pivot solution. Pivot is a little bit different concept, Jitin. So let's not get confused over here. Okay? इससे अभी mix नहीं करेंगे. I'm not sure you are talking about private or pivot. तो pivot का अभी यहाँ पे कोई काम ना होगा, ठीक है? So x is equal to 10, y is equal to 20. So what is going to happen? The global variable will get stored over here. तो अभी वो ज्यादा कंफ्यूजिंग ना हो, इसलिए मैं इसको फिलहाल हीट ही रख देती हूँ, ठीक है? So just to avoid any confusion, let me just remove this line over here. ज्यादा कंफ्यूजन न करने के लिए मैं वो हटा रही हूँ सेक्शन. बहुत सारे सेक्शन रहेंगे तो आप लोग कंफ्यूज हो जाएंगे. सो जस्ट अज्यूम दैट दिस सेक्शन बिलोंग्स टू एवरीबडी. जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड दिस. सो नाउ, so here we have this variable x. Okay, x value is 10. So here memory block is created whose address is suppose 100, which stores the value 10, and here we will have 100 like this. Then the next one, y is equal to 20. तो y की वैल्यू है 200, तो यहाँ पे वैल्यू आ गई 20, 200. अब नेक्स्ट पॉइंट आर वी क्लियर? परम यहाँ तक क्लियर है? ये हो गया हमारा हीप एरिया और ये हो गया अपना स्टैक. परम तुमने बोला मुझे रिपीट करने. आर वी क्लियर ऑन दिस? परम कैन यू प्लीज कंफर्म? ओके, नाउ एवरीवन प्लीज फोकस. ये पहला लाइन हो गया, ये दूसरा लाइन हो गया. नाउ कम टू दिस पार्ट. So when you come to this part, there is a function call. If there is a function call, we are going to jump to this section. Do you all agree? अब यहाँ पे आप ऐसा इमेजिन कीजिए कि ये एक क्लासरूम है, ये दूसरा क्लासरूम है. हम लोग यहाँ बैठे थे, यहाँ कुछ काम चल रहा था. अब मुझे कुछ सामान चाहिए. I need something, but it is present in a different classroom. So I went to the different classroom. I got the instrument and I came back. तो कुछ वैसा ही हो रहा है. We are calling a function, so jump to another block. So when you jump to another block, what Python will do, it will create a different block, and this block is for the sum function. ये ब्लॉक किसके लिए है? सम फंक्शन के लिए. So the Python environment is saying this is your area, this is your blocks. तुमको जो करना है इसके अंदर करो. Now look over here. You get see x and y here. So here a new copy of x and y will get created. ये पूरा उसका एरिया है. So whatever you are doing here, that will get created over here. Separate. तो कभी कभार हमें कंफ्यूजन होता है कि अरे यहाँ पे भी x लिखा है, यहाँ पे भी x लिखा है. So it is like there are two classrooms. यहाँ पे भी रमेश हो सकता है, यहाँ पे भी रमेश हो सकता है. Yes or no? There are two separate classrooms, right? So one student with name Ramesh exists in the first class, one student with Ramesh exists in another class. Are they same? No, they are not same. They are existing in different classrooms. Are we clear on this, everybody? Okay. Now, what we did, we passed x and y here. तो यहाँ पे x की वैल्यू कितनी है? 10. तो ये 10 इस x को गई, ये 10 इस y को गई. Yes or no? 10 नहीं, sorry, 20, right? For x we passed x, for y we passed y. So actually वो value pass होती है. So value is what? 10, 20. So 10 and 20 are being passed here. So just can we interpret this one like this? ये वाला जो statement है, can we interpret it like this? X is equal to 10, y is equal to 20. ऐसा हम इसको समझ सकते हैं? Everyone, this part. Okay. Now, in Python, if you remember in Python, I told you earlier that, do you remember when I was teaching operators? यदि हमने x is equal to 10 लिखा, y is equal to 10 लिखा, तो Python क्या करता है? मैंने क्या बोला था आपको? Python is like कंजूस मक्खी चूस. It says अरे तुमको भी वही वेरिएबल यूज करना है तो तुम वही यूज करो ना, नया मेमोरी ब्लॉक क्यों चाहिए तुमको? Do you remember I explained this part earlier? Yes. So here for x it will say अरे तुमको नया मेमोरी ब्लॉक नहीं चाहिए बाबा, तुम वही यूज करो ना, क्या प्रॉब्लम है? So this one also will use the same memory block. No need to create a new memory block. So references are in different areas, but they are referring to the same memory block because their values are same. Now z is being created. So for z, now a new memory block will be created for z. तो z की वैल्यू कितनी हो गई? 30. So far so good. Everyone, are you with me? Is everyone with me? Please confirm by pressing the thumbs up. ठीक है, कैलकुलेशन सारा हो गया. नाउ एज आई सेड, यहाँ पे कैलकुलेशन हो गया तो यहाँ पे ब्लॉक में कितना रखा हुआ है? 30. नाउ रिटर्न, तो आ जाओ वापस. क्या लेके आ रहे हो वापस? 30. So you are coming back. So this block is coming back with the value 30. जो किसको जाने वाला है? Z को. So here Z will be created and you are passing the value 30. तो 30 करना मतलब क्या? यहाँ पे जो भी, इसको भी वही एड्रेस हम दे देंगे. So we use the refer to the same memory block. Why to create another memory block? समझ गए? So much efficient memory utilization. Now this doesn't happen in C programming. C में नया memory block बनता जाता है, but Python uses efficient memory utilization. कभी भी same value है तो नया memory block नहीं बनता है Python में. Are we clear up to this point, everybody? Now the job of this function is over. इसका काम खत्म हो गया. काम खत्म हो गया तो वापस जाओ. वापस जाओगे तो what is going to happen now? This entire block is now erased. ये पूरा vanish हो जाएगा. क्या हो जाएगा? Vanish. तुम्हारा काम खत्म हो गया ना, तो this whole thing gets vanished. तो जो वेरिएबल्स बने थे सब कुछ डिलीट हो जाएंगे. So when the function returns, everything associated with that will be vanished. When the function does its job, now everything gets vanished. Are we clear on this? So now final value with sum, when you are printing the value of z, you will get 30. ये तो रहेगा memory block क्योंकि मेरे पास उसका address है. So that block is still there, so I don't have to worry about it. जो बाकी की extra चीजें वो हम लोग ये कर सकते हैं. So these lines will get erased. इसका कुछ मतलब नहीं है, ये गया erase हो गया. So global variables will exist, but the other ones that were created. So these variables, ये जो बाहर की तरफ थे उनको हमने क्या कहा global, but the ones which were there, which got created and destroyed, those are termed as local variables. So now we have two terminologies. One is global variable and the other one is a local variable. So everybody okay till this point? Can you please confirm by typing C for clear in the chat box? Now let's see something interesting. Okay. Let me just... And today we will stop at 11:30. I've got some important work. So we will continue our discussion in tomorrow's session. Okay. And just repeating one more time that tomorrow at 11:30 we will have a placement meeting. So those who have queries and concerns regarding your placement, special cases you want to discuss, you can discuss it in tomorrow's session. So today is 13th November. So let's say I have one function called as swap. So now one more thing, I actually missed one point. In Python, we have one feature. Let's say we have some variable x whose value is 10, y whose value is say 20, z whose value is suppose 30. So instead of having three assignment statements, we can simply write x, comma y, comma z is equal to 10, comma 20, comma 30. So multiple assignment can be done in just one statement. So here what I was trying to do, suppose I have some x whose value is 10, y whose value is 20. So I was trying to swap them. Swap means interchange the value. So what are we saying? First, transfer this value here, then get rid of this one. So this one will become 20, then get rid of this one. So now this is three statement, right? But in Python, we can simply write x comma y is equal to y comma x. Just in one line, it can be done. Got it, everyone? Okay, so can you please try making the diagram, memory diagram for this? इसके लिए एक memory diagram बनाओ जल्दी से, जो अभी मैंने सिखाया आपको. Now the same code I have written over here, and let me just print it inside the method as well. And this is the outside function. So did you do the diagram? Is the diagram done? Okay, let me just execute this code for you. You'll get some surprising output. So what is the output you are expecting, everyone? Output क्या आएगा? Let's say assuming the x value is 10, y value is 20. So what will be the output? We are doing the swapping operation, right? X की value 10 है, y की value 20 है. तो swapping के बाद क्या आएगी x, y की value? Tell me. नहीं, क्या आएगी पूछ रही हूँ. Don't press the thumbs up. Tell me the value. X value क्या होगी, y value क्या होगी? Yes, come on. Waiting for your answer. Okay, swap. So let's say the x value is 10 and y value is 20. So can you see inside the function I got 20, 10, but outside the function the value came out to be 10, 20. This is a bit surprising. Do you agree with me? हमारे दिमाग में क्या रहता है, स्वैप किया तो होना चाहिए था स्वैप. So we were expecting 20, 10, right? But the answer is coming out to be 10, 20. So why this is happening? So the answer, the clarification we will get using the memory diagram. So let's see the memory diagram now. So now I'm just focusing on the data segment here. So here x value, let's say it is like 100. At this block, we have the value as 10. Then we have y. This value is 20. Now, we come to the swap method. Here also x and y are created like we saw earlier. So it will have 100 and it will have 200. Now, when you say swap, interchange the value. So now x is becoming 20. So it says, okay, x now you point to this one. तुम x इसको point करो. तो इसके पास क्या आ जाएगा? 200. Y will now start pointing to this 10. तो ये समझ में आ रहा है क्या सबको? ये ऐसा हो जाएगा. This code everybody is able to understand. यहाँ पे क्या हुआ, हमने swap कर दिया ना. तो x is now holding 20. तो x अभी 20 चला गया और y के पास 10 चला गया. ये पार्ट क्लियर है क्या? Everybody please confirm. But this we have done with the local variables. तो जब ये function return होगा, vanish, ये पूरा ब्लॉक डिलीट हो गया कि नहीं? तो जो भी तुमने किया था वो तो लोकल के लिए हो गया. y तो अभी भी 20 को पॉइंट कर रहा है, x अभी भी 10 को पॉइंट कर रहा है. You get that, everybody? So now are we able to understand the local and the global variable concept? Local variable destroy हो जाते हैं, उधर कुछ भी चेंज किया तो रियल वैल्यू पे इफेक्ट नहीं होगा. Everybody okay till this point? तो थोड़ा सा ये और प्रैक्टिस करोगे एक आध क्वेश्चन लेकर, ठीक है? So let me stop here for today. As I said, I have got some works today. So we'll stop here. कल अकाउंट वाला एग्जाम्पल जो आज हमने लिया था वो मेमोरी डायग्राम के साथ फंक्शंस पे इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे, ठीक है? तुम भी एज अ होमवर्क इसको ट्राई करोगे. फाइन. चलो, बाय एवरीवन, हैव अ गुड डे एंड टेक केयर. बाय बाय.